Good Lord, is it 2021 already? Welcome back, regular viewer, loyal subscriber. I see you out there. I hope you and yours are all well during these days of COVID. And welcome back to BattleTech. These are the stories of the Hecatoncheires, the 100-handed. We're getting late on in the campaign, at least I hope so. We're on week 84, so deep into the second year. And still heading for our next story mission. But honestly, the game is going to remember where I was much better than I am going to. It looks like we've got some damage to repair on our mechs over here. We're finishing the Gamma Pod upgrade. Let's see where we are with things. In the command centre, what contracts do we have waiting for us? Anything of interest? Well, it looks like we've got 3.5 skull polar battle. That's quite entertaining. 3.5 skull base capture in lowlands. And we've got an assassination in the desert. 4 skull. Lots of salvage. Tempting. And of course our priority mission, which is off planet at the moment, which is only a 3 skull. So let's go for this hard contact. You know, nice loosener. The enemy is 2 lances of mechs. Assault and dislodge. Dislodging. Okay. Right. Leave none standing. That seems fair enough. Where are we with the mechs at the moment in our mech bay? Let's have a quick look. All right. We've got a fair bit of tinkering about to do. I have a Marauder that's in the list to repair. The Grasshopper. Centurion and Firestarter, Cataphract, Thunderbolt. In fact, we're pretty short at the moment on things, so it might be worth rolling forward. Let's see, maybe we could go for the whole 12 days and see if we start off with a text adventure and repair these while we're going. Let's do that. So that's the Centurion up and running again.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
Okay, well, let's see what else is on the upgrade table. We've got a 3rd training module. We've got 6 million in the bank, so $500,000 is not too big. So it's a fair whack of average costs in addition. We really don't need the additional mech bays, and at 2.25 million, that's a lot of our wedge. So we'll sit on that for a bit. Another 2.25 million upgrade, and that increases upfront costs huge amounts. We've got what hopefully will be a couple of cheapies. $500,000, 1,700. Low G pool. Seems like a bit of a dodgy idea to me. 20 days for more morale. Well, I think the module here is going to add value straight away, so we'll get Farad working on that. Thank you very much, Doctor. Right, got 1 day, 8 days for the Cataphract. 3, 2, 1. Stop. Right, let's have a quick look in the mech bay. Okay, so we've got the Highlander there. It's got a Gauss rifle, large lasers, small lasers, so sniper build. We've got a twin LRM-15, single LRM-10 missile variant Archer. We've got the UAC-20 Centurion with a very battered front plate there. How did I do this? This has got the UAC-10 and 4 mediums. Not very heat efficient, but we could give that one a run out today. Let's go and take on this fight, and we'll see how we get on with the hard contact. If we've got 2 lances of heavy, let's punt that up just a little bit, because we don't necessarily need the money right now. So we've got Briareous in the Carnival, got Medusa in the Centurion. Not sure if that's where he really needs to be, but we'll have to think about that. Glitch in the Archer. And here we have Decker Now Decker would normally be in the fire starter, but it seems like I've removed that. So let's just put Behemoth in there. And let's have her running the Cataphract and see how we get on here. That leaves us over tonnage for the mission, but not by a huge amount. And given I'm going to be desperately rusty, it'll be nice to have the old crew back. I'm just thinking about the heat load on this, whether Medusa would be better in the Cataphract. I think with the multi-shot here, and all of the medium lasers supporting the UAC 10 in the Cataphract, Behemoth's going to be a better choice here. Medusa, you know, he doesn't have the multi-shot, but he also doesn't have breaching shot, which I usually like on my UAC 20. 6 of one, half a dozen the other. Let's rock de-rolly. Now I noticed I've got a lot of pilots with 10s across the board in terms of their skills. I really ought to start bringing on some of the novice pilots, but you know, money-wise, it seems to make sense to leave them parked unadorned in the mech bay, or in the mess barracks, so to speak, training on combat sims to increase their skill points until I need them, because they're actually cheap to have while they're novices, and soon as their skills improve, they get more expensive. We're approaching the enemy drop site, Commander. Eyes peeled. Take care, moving forward. We expect heavy resistance. Don't take this lightly, they know we're coming. Well, I will make sure I don't take it lightly, but... Okay, so we're kind of stuck in a valley here with the road ahead. The enemy has potentially got the height advantage up here. Got a nice little nearly dome over there, that's good. This patch of forest here is reasonable cover. We've got thermal vents here, which I don't think is going to help us at all. It's tempting to get the Carnival up here on the high point to give us some shots down into the valley with some cover behind if I need it. And the rest, well, I could loop around here using this to line of sight block, or I could just move up into the forests here on the left. So Carnival, given the jump capability, I'm just going to take her up the side. And Cataphract is going to take front and centre. Glitch I'll take round the back here because I can get indirect missile fire on. And Medusa, eventually you'll be flanking, but in the moment let's just get you into cover here. And then we'll see where we are. 75 tonner is our first show. Medusa has the opportunity to move. I could reserve into the next one and let them move in. And I think given my defensive characteristics here, that's going to be a good call. Always better in vanilla to let the enemy move into your range first. We get to see some of them moving around, destroying bits of buildings. Okay, they might take some pot shots at you, but you've got maximised defence characteristics, so any damage at this point in time is going to be pretty minor at best, one would hope. See, we're getting a better idea of the enemy disposition now in this kind of arc. 65 ton here, 50 ton, 75 ton. So this might be a Thunderbolt, for example. Might be looking at an Orion or Marauder over here. This could be anything. Could be a Hunchback, maybe. We're all down at Zone 1 here. So the question is, what do we open up with? Well, I don't want to open up with missiles. These aren't likely to have moved very far, so I won't need to remove mobility pips with the missiles. So I want to leave those to exploit any holes in armour. So let's instead, I think, pop Briareous up on a hill. Am I going to get eyes on here? No. Just... I can get a look at that over there, but only by being on rough terrain. But it does limit line of sight to everybody else, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. So maybe not you. Maybe we want to open up here. We'll keep my left hand side facing everybody else because that's my shield arm, and we'll see what we've got. Ah, Black Knight Starleague era energy based mech. Main problem with this, of course, is when it isn't a Starleague era mech, its heat generation is appalling. But in winter environment like this, it might have less of a problem. We're only on 60% hit, which isn't brilliant. Probably doesn't matter particularly where I hit this. I've got a front-on shot here. Large laser, medium laser, PPC. Well, you know, I don't think Medusa's my best shot in terms of precision striking. So going for the right torso to take that PPC out might be just as good as anything. Oh, I've got 20% on the head. Well, it'd be rude not to. Okay, there we've got the 40% damage reduction, which is... ooh, what was that? That's a vehicle. 80 tonner. Okay, that could be a demolisher or something similarly nasty.
What's up, boss?
So, let's move up here and we get some pretty good shots on the Black Knight from here.
Move order received.
Going to leave the Cataphract front on rather than the Centurion that I leave side on. And yeah, let's just punt a few shots this way. And we did get structure exposed there, which is fair enough. So I think it is in that right torso. He's only got 47 points left there. So that might be worth going for. Could just nudge up a bit and see if I can snipe you. Not without an accurate shot here, but yeah, just have a go. Well, he's eating all of our salvos here at the moment. It is causing him a lot of problems. He's only got 4 points in there, which should be perfect for a missile volley. So we can hit him in 90s. The indirect fire only 80s. Yeah, so let's just get the slight higher advantage. 90% hit range. That seems good to me. And let's see what we can do here. There goes that torso. Okay, so we've taken off a lot of the weapons in here, which should leave them with limited options. Okay, so we've got one large, two mediums and a small, so his weaponry is down to that of a 50 tonner. And now we have to decide who's going to be the patsy that everybody shoots at. And I think today it is mostly going to be Medusa, so we're going to pop Vigilance on, come in where I can get shots on both the 50 tonner, an Enforcer and the Black Knight, and maybe we can knock the Black Knight down. No, missed one of the shots. That's disappointing. He is wobbling. Yeah, the 60% damage reduction should do them well here. They might take the shield arm off, but it won't be too bad.
Orders.
Right. Right, we're just going to ignore this guy over here for the moment. And we'll come over here.
Copy that.
Now I'm tempted to UAC 10 the... Just hit some lasers on there and do a breach on the UAC 10.
Engaging multiple targets.
That knocks him down. Yeah, get some shots on the Enforcer. Ooh. Gun missiles coming in.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
Okay, here's the reinforcement lance. Concerning.
Good to go.
Right, let's have a look at him. You are struggling. Still got a lot of fight about you if we're not careful. You've not really been breached, but your armor load is 720 compared to this guy's. Well, now it's in the 300s, so it's not very impressive. Can I get a direct? I can get a direct shot on the downed guy,
On my way.
and I might as well hit him. Middle, or head? Let's take his head. Death by 3s and 2s.
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
Yeah, T-Bolt, SS variant, still not in range. SS variant, this is the PPC Shram 6 3 medium lasers and a flamer rather than machine gun, which is a better build out, I think. Doesn't have the oh, it does have SRM ammo in the medium, in the middle. Well, I'm not sure that's to be recommended. Can't get shots on that vehicle up in the mountain. Maybe I'll just start flanking with the see if I can get a rear shot on this guy. So I'm going to send some love over here, and the rest of it over here, I think. So, yeah, I can have the Gauss rifle, and you can have all of the large lasers. As he's dead. And soften that guy up for about 100 points damage. That's a worthy amount. Yeah, he doesn't seem to have any weapons that can touch me though. Famous last words. So we can move in and take on the Enforcer mano-y-mano. Might be worth just staying out of his range for the moment. Actually, given your defensive positioning at the moment, I'm just going to reserve you. You can keep that vigilance for a moment longer. You're not badly damaged. That ignores cover, that's annoying. Okay. How are you doing, Medusa? Not bad. We've got we're down to 68 in the right torso, and that's where all your ammo is. I don't like that. So let's move you forward. See, if I turn too much, he's going to get a rear shot, and I'm not sure I like that. So maybe I Just want to move him back here. Stay with my left side turned. And have another go with a precision strike here. Go torso here. That was rubbish. Good lord. I'm not the only one who's rusty, clearly. Ooh. Be still my beating heart. Your AC2s strike fear into the heart.
Ready for orders.
Okay.
Coordinates received.
Right, we have a mech out here. 55 tonner. That might be a trebuchet or... No, not trebuchet. What am I talking about? Nonsense. There's a lot of LRMs out there, but maybe that's something other. Now you've got damage reduction. Can I hit you with everything? Yeah, I can. So if I do AB and then see, my natural instinct would be to do the UAC 10 over there and all the medium lasers over here. Let's go with that.
Copy that.
Because you take 20% damage reduction, but you don't because you're not in cover. So I'll get a good chance of doing some solid damage there. Yeah, lots of LRMs. Not fond of that, I have to say.
Waiting for orders.
Might as well come over here.
Got it.
Okay, I'm gonna use my multi-target to keep you in there honest. We'll give you a 15 rack just for a laugh, and the rest hit the Thunderbolt. Okay, I managed to punch something there. It's not a good place to be. I get my 40% damage reduction now because I don't have vigilance. But I do have bulwark. Not sure I'm fond of that idea of shooting an autocannon that close. You've got to imagine that that's a difficult shot for them. Right, you are struggling now. So you've turned your back on me. Effectively, that's quite weird. Can I stay in forest cover? It looks like I can. Okay, so why would I not do this? There's all sorts of juicy stuff in your torso and center torso. Well, I killed a flamer. Well done, me.
Critical damage detected.
I should have been looking and should have seen what that was there, but I think that's a demolisher. It's 80 tons. It's trying to get closer. It doesn't have a shot at the moment, so... Okay, and you, Mr. Centurion, you have the weakness of the Centurion, of the Enforcer, which is, the rear armour is paper. If I come in this nook here, it's quite possible that you won't be able to hit me. Only 45. Well, we can boost our chances of that. Well, not as impactful as I'd have hoped, really, but maybe I can get the cataphract around the back there and do some damage.
I've been sensor locked.
Yes, don't panic, it's okay. That sounds like a Jägermech to me, or a rifleman, but most likely a Jägermech.
Standing by.
Right. Let's just have a look. Okay, I can get behind him, but to do so, I really want to have vigilance, because I'm not going to be in cover.
Got it.
And yes, so I think what we'll do is we'll multi-target. You for the autocannon and you for all the medium lasers. That's going to take my heat load spiking, but I should have a rounds to recover before the next engagements.
Roger that.
Knocked him over, destroyed the left arm. Killed the enforcers. Wow, well done, Behemoth. That's just a super. T-bolt. Not a T-bolt, that is just ridiculous amount of LRMs. Catapult, maybe.
I hear ya.
Right, let's get that archer into
Coordinates received.
better fighting position. Might as well take that torso out if we can. Off you go. I think that effectively neutralises that T-bolt. Okay, not neutralised enough.
Damage is mine.
Right. Briareous, could you get into the forest here and make this work for me? Just not quite in. I just don't have a rear shot. Oh well, we're just going to have go for a side shot. What do we have? Doesn't have much in the middle. No? Okay. I would have thought one of those would take out the leg or... Yeah, I don't like you. These two. Catapult and... something else. Right. You've got virtually nothing left. 4 in the middle. Leave you to the archer.
Receiving you.
But you need to cool down, so I could just go and punch you and stay in cover. Let's do that.
Roger.
Wow. That was rubbish. Yeah, he's got breaching shot on there, which is annoying, but not the end of the world.
Standing by.
Right. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Gonna come down here and hit you.
Move order received.
70%. Definite kill. He had me worried there for a moment. I said definite kill and just jinxed the whole thing. Conceivably there was somewhere he could hit him that wouldn't kill the mech, but it just seemed unlikely. Okay, so we want to regroup. This is quite a heavy lance here. We've got this random vehicle over here.
What can I do for you?
I think I'm going to reserve with Glitch. That's a heck of a lot of lerms.
Internal structure damage.
Really? Did they punch you? Oh yes, went through the right arm. Got a couple of mediums in there. And that's where your UAC is, so I should be being a bit more careful. Okay. Briareous. We can get eyes on if we want. And I don't think that's a bad idea. 55 tonner. We could take some cover in here if we want to. Get shots on there. Still can't see that guy. Let's just get a bit of extra protection. It's not as if I'm wanting for heat. Let's get view on two of them. Right. We have a Wolverine and we have the Catapult C4. That's 40 tubes of annoyance right there. So what we're going to do is try and take his head off. Well, we took an ear off, so that's halved his missile load. Wow, that's a lot of snub PPCs. Is that a snub PPC Shrek variant? I think it must be. Don't want to get too close to that. That could cause us a lot of trouble.
Waiting for orders.
Right, Glitch, could you come in here and start making a mess of these guys? Either of them in cover? Nope.
You betcha.
Right. Yeah, you're not particularly dangerous. The SRM-6 is probably the most dangerous thing in there. You, however... are not my cup of tea. You blew up your radar station. Oh, anti-gravity. No, it's alright, it's alright. We're okay. Just a bit of weirdness. Right. My heat load's not too bad. 50s and 45s. I can keep my left-hand side facing this way. We're down to 29s. Well, I'll precision strike, and if I can't kill him, I might knock him over. There we go. Good job, Medusa. There's the Jaeger mech I was expecting. Hits in the left shield arm, no problem. You got any long range weapons? I'd say that's a yes. Took the shield arm out. I'll have to resolve that somehow. Right, I can move up here. Let's put vigilance on. I'm gonna turn so my right hand side can just see what's up here, if that is a Shrek. PPC, yeah. How's the armour? Not very good. It's not in cover, so I'm just gonna... Well, that was impressive UAC shooting. Good job.
What can I do for you?
And now, Glitch can start to cause this guy a lot of trouble. Right. Jägermech is going to go next because it usually has thin armor and ammo vulnerability, so you can often find a place to plink it and detonate its ammo. Hoisted by your own petard, eh, Medusa? Those snubs are going to cause quite a lot of trouble. Right, let's sneak in here, get good shots on you. Not too bad elsewhere. You're pretty much done at the front, so maybe your large laser is going to be sufficient. So you get a couple of large lasers just in case of missage, and I'll give you the Gauss rifle and one of the large lasers, that one. You hit the side on both of them, that is terrible. That's a bit better. Yeah, Carnival has armor to spare for you.
Warning. Armor low.
No, it's not. Armor low. What nonsense. Right, anything in the left torso? No. And we've got 59 points in there, which I suppose might resist a bit of shooting.
Ready for orders.
Okay, your right arm is taking a beating. So it could be that I just jink forward a little bit with vigilance. And we are going to see if we can once and for all take you out. See, if I hit the front there with anything that does 30 points of damage, it's good night Vienna. Let's come back. So I'll UAC 10 you, and I'll hit you with all the medium lasers.
Multiple enemies locked in.
Right. Good stuff, Behemoth. Ooh. Meaty. At least we've got the 60% damage reduction, but that is target number 1. No, actually, target number 2 after the Jägermech. But don't tell anyone. Right, 40% there, 30s. My hit chances are poor, very poor. Got 25% chance to hit there. Wow. Now, with a Marauder, you tend to get up close and personal if you can. Though getting hit with a 75-ton fist is bad, if not worse, than being hit with a PPC. Not sure that was an ideal move, but we'll... Oh, for heaven's sake. Well, just brace yourself. Okay, you're taking the mickey now.
Good to go.
Right, come up high, please, Glitch. And we might as well start wanging some missiles. Okay, that's the entire left side destroyed.
Want some more? Huh?
Gets the second wound on the pilot. And then Briareous can follow up. Right, what is in that left arm? Nothing. Left shoulder? Nothing. Okay, so that's your shield side. I am happy to see that. Okay. You. Oh, I'm just going to leave him. Gauss rifle to the Marauder. Let's see if we can take out that downed Jägermech.
Engaging multiple targets.
What's oh. Okay, bye.
Enemy mech destroyed.
I wasn't expecting to kill the enemy mech there, but I will take the resolve. He decides to retreat a little bit, possibly leaving his back towards the archer.
Good to go.
Okay, I'm still good in cover here, I have to say. As long as I can keep my right side away from the enemy. And if this is my enemy up here, the Wolverine can do its worst. And attack. Precision strike. And start taking the head. Okay. Not brilliant. Yeah, I think that might have been a mistake.
Armor breached. Internal damage.
Because you're getting too close, and I've got small lasers which can do a sockload of damage. Right. Keep left hand side here.
On my way.
Precision strike, Marauder, skull please.
Waiting on you, Commander. I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Right. I'm overheating, but we've got rear shots on, which means no cover bonus from the guarded. And I can just turn one of the LRM-10s off, I think. We'll turn a 15 off. Spare the ammo. Okay, we breached the armour there somehow. Right. I'm going to face up here, and I'm going to give you the benefit of my gas rifle, and you the benefit of my everything else.
Engaging multiple targets.
A laser barrage from very short range should hit him with lots of armor. loss. Yeah, a bit of SRM6ing is not going to do much damage.
Warning. Armor low.
Yes, Commander.
75 or 80.
Head now.
And precision strike. Not Wolverine. Again, we'll go for top of the shot. Thank you very much. Good night, Vienna.
Waiting for orders.
Precision strike worthwhile? Probably not. Let's do it anyway. I did get a head hit.
Think I hit something good.
Wasn't brilliant, but it was okay.
I hear ya.
Now I'm getting into rear shots here. Can I? No. You're unsteady, sir. Could DFA just go and punch him, I would say.
Engaging physical attack.
Your ammo load, you're nearly out, aren't you? But nearly is not quite enough. Brutal. Superb, Commander. Scopes are clear, all primary targets eliminated.
Successful.
Right, so that was a nice loosener. One to get us going. Got a little bit of money there. No serious damage. Some internal hits across the board. Usually in the shield sides of the vehicles. Centurion doing work. 4 kills on that one. Top drawer Medusa, good job. And now we have a look at what we can get. Well, 3+ weapon is normally an excellent choice, but in that case, not brilliant. No equipment to grab of any note. A +2 damage SRM6 is alright. We've got 3 pieces of the Marauder, and I think in many ways it would be rude not to. Get a little bit of everything else. I'm going to keep it nice and brief there. It's been a long break for me for recording, so I want to make sure that...
You asked for. It's cleared for fighting.
Yeah. Okay, gotta get something in, so... What do we swap out? Is it time to retire the 1S? Are we ever going to use Thunderbolts? Let's drop that out, and we'll drop the Marauder in, and then we'll have a look at where we are. That's it for me. Thanks very much for joining me again, and welcome back, all and sundry. And thank you very much for sticking with me, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Goodbye.
I fought with lions and wolves, but I've never fought myself before. It's over everything